Hi, everyone. I'm Shawna Jones. I'm a physician assistant. I'm actually a lead provider at Skin Spirit in Newport Beach, and I'm a national trainer with Allergan Medical Institute. I've been a PA for 19 years, and I've been in aesthetics for the last 10 years. And I'm really excited to be here today and discuss some of the trends that we're seeing in aesthetic medicine. Okay, so I think one of the biggest misconceptions that I see in patients in their 30s and 40s is that they're relying on Botox as their entire anti-aging plan. So while Botox is incredible, we all know that, and it's probably the number one treatment I provide in the office, we know that aging is much more complex than that, much more than just muscle movement alone. So really some of the most impactful things we can do is still volume replacement, it's collagen induction therapies, improving your skin quality, and then also addressing concerns like pigment and redness really become before they become significant. Another common mistake is investing heavily in injectables while neglecting skin health. So I always tell my patients or providers that someone with healthy skin will always look younger, regardless of the amount of volume that they have as they age. So healthy skin always looks great. So using daily sunscreen, using medical grade skincare, I always believe in retinoids, and I'll tell my patients that next to sunscreen, they're your number one anti-aging treatment. And then, of course, energy-based devices, so lasers, things like that. Those are really going to create kind of the greatest long-term results. What I've seen recently is we're actually seeing a shift in the attitudes towards fillers. So we saw this sentiment the last few years where patients are really nervous about doing filler. But over the last few years, I've really seen that social media has created more of an understanding. And we now know that strategically placed filler, not overfilling patients, using the right product and the right amount really creates natural results. And patients are kind of shifting their thoughts towards that now and are more open to it. I really start out with a clear plan. So again, spending that extra time during the consultation, taking a step back, really trying to get at the why that they're there, and so that your plan is actually addressing their concerns. I'm really prescriptive about my recommendations rather than giving too many options. So at the end of the visit, again, I make sure I'm writing down everything. I'm giving them that written plan so that when they go home, if they've forgotten something, they know what to do. A lot of patients are really, again, busy and so they may not want to spend a lot of time, so I don't need to review everything. I usually read the room. So all our patients have different personalities. And so while one might want every single detail, the other ones are busy. They've got 10 other things to go pick up their kids and they got to get back to work. And so they really want me just to tell them what we should be doing and then they should, they want to leave. I also encourage my patients to schedule follow-up visits. So all my aesthetic patients, even though they're there for aesthetics, I make sure that this is like any other visit. So this is a medical procedure. So I'm making sure before they're leaving that I'm telling them when I want to see them back. And then I'm also making sure my staff understands that. So when my providers, when the coordinators and the front desk are all aligned with that treatment plan, I really find that patients adhere to it a little bit better. I do think that we're seeing a shift right now in aesthetics, where patients again are really looking for natural, individualized outcomes. So I think the goal is no longer looking different. It's really just to look healthy and refreshed and the best version of yourself. And as providers, we have that opportunity to move conversations away from trends and toward long-term skin health. And when we combine that education, prevention, thoughtful treatment planning, we're able to help patients age better and rather than kind of chasing perfection.